Hey everyone, Leek here. Welcome to another video of mine. It is 15 days until my consultation. What's aim lock? I thought to do something different for the video. It's gonna be a bit of a challenge because like I'm not really someone that's very good with like sniping, I guess. And I'm also playing Black Ops 2 on Stretch, which isn't exactly easy. See? Okay, that's one. Basically, yeah, it's today was another harder day. Okay. Today was another harder day because I did I don't know. I did music and it wasn't a good time. And like I said in the last video, sorry, I keep dying. Like I said in the last video, every single time I try or I attempt to try, I don't really do so well. It really messes with my mental health. Very much just trying to, I guess, do things that make me feel like a person again, because right now I don't feel like a person whatsoever. I know that's not necessarily my fault. I don't really know how to feel like a person again, and it's exceptionally hard to feel like one. This guy is fucking us up, mate. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to feel again like a person again. It's exceptionally hard, and it's not something that I feel just I don't know. Essentially, what happened today was I tried doing music, and oh god, I had this idea in my head. I keep having these musical ideas in my head, right? And then sorry, I'm getting absolutely rage baited by this game. It's really pissing me off. What the fuck is happening? Now this is really annoying me. I'm trying to talk about what I'm currently going through and I keep fucking dying. Okay, I switched to a private match because, to be honest with you, playing online and being rage baited by not even necessarily being rage baited. I'm trying to talk about what I'm currently going through, whilst I have people who are clearly very, skilled at the game, meaning that I can't get the clips and the feeling that I'm looking for. Ooh, clip. I'm not necessarily... I mean, it would have been a little challenge to do these clips on real people, and it does make me feel a bit like a fraud doing it on bots, because obviously on bots there's not really as much of a challenge, of course. I would have just went in a public game full of bots just to not feel as much of a fraud, but I'm going to see how many clips I can get in this video at least on the bots. Ooh. It's very hard to relax when you're playing something so intense. Okay. As I was saying initially, tried doing a song today. Did not have such a good time. Firstly, it's weird. I'm going through a phase in my life right now where the songs in my ears, like when I'm singing, it doesn't feel so good in my ears. I'm nervous, I'm uncomfortable, and I try and do things, and obviously I don't know. Like I said, I'm uncomfortable because I'm kind of insecure right now. One, I'm kind of very hyper aware of people hearing me, and that doesn't make me feel good. It really doesn't make me feel so good knowing that people can hear me saying the things I'm saying to cope, like whether I'm doing a really sad song or I'm just simply doing a drill song. And today I did a drill song because I was feeling really powerless, and I also didn't want to feel absolutely vulnerable. I didn't want to feel like I was just doing a song talking about, oh, I'm sad right now and 15 days from HRT and um, engaging in NSFW stuff quite a lot, because that comforts me in a space where I'm not feeling so good, and it's comforting or stimulating seeing certain things that immediately stimulate me, as opposed to the hollowness of feeling like I can't talk to people and be around people right now, where I'm not present in the conversations I'm having with people. And everything is a freaking struggle, you know? It's not easy whatsoever. So I make a song, I talk about, oh, I'm gonna ching this, I'm gonna ching that, blah blah blah, right? It was fun. I felt strong again for a minute. But the more I do the song, the more I feel guilty and uncomfortable. And the fact that I feel maybe even slightly, do I feel naked? I don't know. But I know that I am dealing with my own feelings of pure discomfort, because one, I'm contradicting the journey I'm currently on by doing music like this. And secondly, I'm doing music, I feel like I'm projecting myself as someone I'm not anymore, you know? Like, I'm doing music saying, oh, I'm supposed to be specifically, I guess, not projecting, but claiming and socializing myself as a trans woman. Not saying that trans women can't be strong and they can't do things that I usually associate with masculinity, but I feel like if I'm supposed to be this person now, and I'm projecting myself as the older state that I was in, which was a survival state, by the way, when I was doing drill things, and I was doing drill songs, drill beats, working around these people, and I'm kind of like saying, oh, hey guys, I'm Leek, I like presenting femme, and I like wearing makeup, and being cute, and texting like a cute person. Then I'm saying I chinged up some guy called David. Like, it's silly, and it's supposed to be satire, like, it's not supposed to be taken seriously. I've never done that in my life. I've been fucking G-checked, like, many times when I was cis, and you get what I mean? Like, I've experienced the hardship of seeing that that's not the type of person I am. I'm not someone that likes, you know, oh no, I wouldn't say I'm someone that represents my lyrics in that sense. You get what I mean? I'm a very soft and sweet person. I just find that those lyrics strengthen me. And I know the reason why they do as well, because obviously went to school, and that was the music that was going around. That was the music that people loved, you know, and was socially doing numbers. You know what I mean? That was the music that I saw the popular kids listen to. I remember we'd be in a cover lesson, and some guy would go on the freaking computer. Some guy knew on the computer and started playing 410 Crash. I specifically remember that, and I thought the song was fucking bonds. I thought the song was shit. In all seriousness, I thought 410 Crash was a shit song. And this is like when I was listening to X, like profoundly. Like, I was listening to X, I was very much like a emo, edgy 12-year-old, like, because that was a lot of the Call of Duty community was like that. I never really was into music before secondary school, to be honest. Even when I was younger, yeah, I used to freestyle as a joke, and I never could. I'd always say the same thing, because I could never, like, think of, I always thought rapping was something you just had to think off your head. I know you could write down the things you were saying. And obviously, when I got to year 8, I started rapping to, you know, impress the kids in my school. I wanted them to just accept me and see that I was a person, and I wasn't just this weird kid that the things I did didn't make sense, or I was weird. And I used to have fallouts because I was seen as the snitch, because I used to tell the teacher when I was being fucking bullied. And that's what, well, I assume people didn't like me because of that, right? Because I had people tell me that they didn't like, wait, is it, okay, let me see something. Is it 0? Okay, 0. That they didn't like me because of, like, the fact that I would tell the teacher when things were happening and things like that. So you get what I mean? And I understand they always say, oh, snitches get stitches and things like that. But I didn't really understand the value of the fact that I was supposed to basically stay quiet when people were calling me names, calling me fat shit, bullying me, saying shit like they would fuck my sister, who was 3 years old. This grown-ass 13-year-old said he was going to fuck my sister. I don't understand why I would stay quiet when someone's telling me that, saying that, right? But obviously I lost a lot of community, and not community, but I lost a lot of, I guess, the initial momentum I had in secondary school, because of the fact that I would, my mom went to the school, my mom would tell when something happened to me. I remember when, oh my God, what was it? Oh yeah, it was year 8. I accidentally pulled on the string on this guy's bag. I don't remember everything because my brain tends to like to delete things. Like if something has happened and it's really like traumatized me or something, or just, I guess, as an anxiety response, it doesn't remember absolutely every little detail of something that's happened. But I know, for example, pull the string of someone's bag, some altercation happened because of it, and fast forward, I am being freaking physically attacked by a bunch of boys. I think that they wanted to do that. I remember, oh my God, I freaking, what's it called? Okay, let me go and, wait one sec. Let me go and grab the smallest boy. I grabbed him by his shirt. They started beating me up. All of them, right? And I'm like, fuck me. I didn't know he was that rated, right? And he was. He was much more rated than me. I was one of the least rated people in school. Because obviously I was weird. I tried too hard to be friends with people. And that essentially does put a lot of people off. I don't know if it's a neurotypical thing, but I know a lot of people are put off by people that clearly give the energy that they're trying way too hard to be sociable or be loved. And the hard thing about that is the people who try the hardest are the people that just want to feel loved, in my opinion. I understand if you're just an aggy person that starts problems, and of course you're not going to be liked, right? But I don't necessarily think I was an aggy person. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, yeah, I projected, and I can take accountability of the fact that I projected when I was in secondary, or even when I was younger. I projected when someone did something that made me feel insecure in myself. I wouldn't say that I was always great. I wasn't a saint. I called my freaking neighbor fat, yeah, and his aunt came and said, I don't think you should be talking because you weren't, you're not so skinny yourself. And I wasn't. I was chubby. I had weight on me. I lost that weight in year 9. Well, technically going on to year 10, which led me to equate my sense of self with being in shape. So to this day, like, even when I hear that estrogen, you can put on weight for the fat redistribution and stuff, scares me because I'm like, oh shit, does that mean that I could like get really fat? Like, I've already gone from like the 70 kilos, 75 kilos I was on oh, I've accidentally opened this fucking drag fire again, pre-questioning, to nearly 80 now. And that's because I eat food. I like eating. It's my comfort thing. It's my comfort zone. It comforts me during all of this hurt, all of this pain. And I'm insecure about the fact that I like eating. I'll say that straight up. I'm insecure about it, right? I feel bad at the fact that I'm nearly 80 kilos. When in September/October, I got to 80 kilos. I ate out nearly every day in Canada. And basically, I would start eating once a day. I would be anxietic every time I ate. That's how bad my my eating anxiety is, and that's from years of being called fat shit in school and being bullied for having weight on you. When the people that were bullying you, funnily, were the people that had weight on them. Going back and looking at my Instagram freaking like the question and answer thing, like the Q&A things, and having a guy literally bigger than you say, "Why are you so fat?" as one of the questions. I look here and I giggle. No, I giggle out of coping, but obviously I show my mum it, and she's like, the funny thing is that person calling you that is bigger than you. I don't know why you were taking people calling you fat when they were much bigger than you. Like, I had a guy literally, oh my God, he was shitty to me throughout the whole of secondary school, to be honest. And I remember, oh my fucking God, he was being shitty to me, and I told him to look in the mirror and look at himself. The guy got mad, pushed me in the wall, and punched me in the head, and I fell down. I don't know why I fell down, because the blow wasn't even that hard for me to fall. I think I just did it because it was like, oh, my first time being knocked out. And I just stayed on the floor. I was like, oh, I was knocked out for a solid 5 minutes. I did not go unconscious, right? I just sat on the floor crying because obviously I got fucking punched, mate. And I don't know if it just maybe it did knock me down. I don't know. Oh shit. But basically, okay, I got punched in the head by the same guy in year 9. I was still standing. The adrenaline was pumping from my brain. This time I just used to take what people did to me. I never fought back because, one, and never believed I could hold off my own in fights. And two, I just used to let people do shit to me. I used to believe that I deserved it, right? So I used to be like, oh, hit me then, continue, just continue doing it. I wasn't saying that for them to not do it. I wasn't saying that as a threat. I was saying that because I genuinely believed I deserved it, and it was like better for me to be hurt than for me to hold myself off in fights. Like, I genuinely believe that. Like, I've definitely had a tendency to just take pain and make others happy, as opposed to validating myself and my needs because I don't want to get hurt. Shit. It's definitely... Oh, shit. I just realized I'm pressing the freaking button by accident. So that is something I went through at school. I definitely preferred for other people to be comfortable, or I always felt like I deserved the bad shit happening to me. So I very much was like, okay, just do it, because I'm self-loathing, and negativity is something that's gonna fuel me. Like if you do something negative to me, I will just feel like, oh, I deserve it. Like, you know, hurt me, this and that. Like, I'm trying to do a cool kill for the last one, so that's why I haven't gotten to the final kill yet. And it was, I don't know, it was weirdly like, I don't know, even though it hurt, it weirdly felt good to be attacked, or to have someone do something mean to me, for example. I don't know, to be honest with you. It was really weird. Like, to the point where, for example, like, I used to freaking, I don't even know, like, there's so many things, I don't know, I just used to like letting people take a fall out of me. I don't know if that makes me a masochist or anything. I don't think so. I don't like pain. I hate pain. But a lot of the time when something bad happened to me, I would just generally think I deserved it. Like, my sense of self amongst people, I think in myself it wasn't, like, I realized it's not as bad within myself. Like, me to me, not so bad. But amongst people, I feel like the worst person in the world. I really do. I feel like I don't deserve anything. I feel like I don't exist. I feel like a terrible person. Hence why sometimes these outlets I have are a way of feeling like a person again. You know, like, I don't think that validating myself and my feelings is strong enough to not make me feel like a fraud, you know, or to, like, I'm not as bad as I used to be. Like, I have transitioned now, and that helps me a ton, right? But when I was younger, gosh, I did not care as much. Like, I really, so I'm just still trying to get this kill. Fucks, not again, fucking again. Remember my nails last video? Still fucking me about now because I'm pressing so many buttons at once. Okay, like I said, like, transition definitely saved me in that sense of, like, you know, oh, I have something about myself I care about now, and something I want to focus on, so I don't have to feel so shitty about myself, or there's not like, it's not to the point where I just don't give a fuck about myself anymore. You know what I mean? I do give a fuck now. Like, I care about myself a whole lot more than obviously before. You know, before I really did not give a fuck. Like I generally felt better about myself when I was in a relationship, or I had a very strong friendship group. Like, I needed those anchors, right? But without it, he fucking killed himself. He fell off. The bullet made him die. But yeah, before that, I just, yeah, nah, that wasn't. Yeah, I don't know. I'd had this constant hollowness in myself. And obviously my worry is always, I do have that worry of, oh shit, am I transitioning to escape that? Or am I, you get what I mean? Like, there's naturally going to be that worry there. You know, it's not, transition isn't linear. And you learn things about yourself that you maybe wouldn't have, I don't really want to play this map. You maybe wouldn't have learned about if you didn't step into transition. Like, if I never transitioned, if I never went through with it, I don't think I would know about this stuff. I don't think I'd have that same innovation towards myself that I'd say I have now. I want to do studio again. But yeah, it's just, it's interesting how, because look, one of my fears, and it's an understandable fear, that this could all just be some form of coping. This could all be a form of self-hatred, or a form of discomfort with myself that I have. And it's understandable, because at the end of the day, you know, I do feel, and look, it doesn't help when you have felt like you haven't fit in just being you, or just existing as yourself. I feel like a lot of people get that not permission, but that luxury of just fitting in, and you know, they don't have to earn people. They don't, the things they do in their life, they're not doing it because they feel they have to save a relationship, or they have to because they're scared of being abandoned or left alone, etc. But, you know, with me, everything I do in my life, I earn. hence the music. Like, yeah, I do like music to an extent. It's an expression and it feels good, but it does make me feel more of a person than if I wasn't doing music. Like, if I imagine a reality where I'm not doing music, of course it's sad, right? Of course it's not. It's not perfect. Like, I wouldn't like a reality where I never touch an ounce of music ever again, right? That doesn't feel good, right? Shit. One sec. A reality where I never touch an ounce of music again. I always have to rely on other people for my musical needs. That is obviously sad, right? The beauty of making music is you can create any sound you want. However, I am using other people's instrumentals because I don't have the spoons to make my own beats. I have melodies in my head, but I don't have the spoons. Again, you see what I mean? Again, I don't want to use this right now. Piss off. I don't have the spoons to make my own things right now, right? I have a melody in my head. I have a certain type of beat in my head. I'm not even pressing the thing. That's what's pissing me off. I'm not pressing the up buttons. And then obviously, fuck off. And then obviously, it's I'm trying to swap my gun, right? And it's like, instead it's thinking that I want to switch to a score streak. What does it say? Yeah. So yeah, obviously, I have these melodies in my head. I'll be in the shower and I'll just start singing. So I don't think it's that I hate music necessarily. It's that, obviously, you know, how to explain it? It's just a lot more intense right now. There's spoons that I need to have that I don't have. You know, to the point where I can't even text people right now. I can't bring myself to text people right now. So how am I supposed to be a musical genius or make musical stances, or what's the word? You know, when you're making an attempt to do something, like, oh, you up there, you dick. I'm sure you know what I mean, but like strides, make musical strides right now. You know, how am I supposed to do that if I don't have the spoons to do that, you know? I don't think that I can just, I guess, bully myself into doing something. I kind of already use the beats that I find on YouTube to gorge myself into projecting the way I want to project internally and make myself feel the way I want to feel. But it's still not as easy as just, oh, I have nothing I need to fix, I have nothing I need to change about myself, I have nothing I need to repair, I have nothing I need to strive for. I'm going to do music because I love the heart of the game, and if people want to listen to it, or if I want to share it with people, I'm allowed to, you know? Music has become less of a hobby and has become more of a performance / personal anchor. I was talking to my friend Andrew about it recently, and I was saying to him, it hurts, you know? I can't even mix a song I made with my friend from my career group because physically producing music right now and trying hurts me. And I said this the last video, that trying physically hurts me, right? You know? And I feel like such a broken person because I felt more comfortable with these anchors about myself. Like, even with my gender, I've said straight up, being clique is easier, of course, but it doesn't give me that anchor to focus on or feel comforted in. It doesn't really excite me as much as being a trans femme or trans woman or a non-binary person who is leaning more trans femme, like, or clique who is trans femme. Like, it feels like that little addition. It's the same way some people have religion, you know, to comfort themselves and feel like, Shitalia, I can't right now, I'm doing a video, and feel like a person, or feel like something, instead of just, you know, there's some people who are very comforted in just being them and they don't need any anchors, and I don't necessarily feel like it's that we should shame ourselves for these things. Look, I'm still figuring it out at the end of the day. I'm only, well, I don't like saying my age because it gives me dysphoria, but obviously, physically, I've been on the earth since 2004, the end of 2004, so 2-1. I hate saying my age, but it is my physical age. It's logic. It's not like it's fact. It's like, obviously facts have been born for that long, you know. Fuck off. But yeah, fuck you. I'm not even fucking pressing it. That's the thing that's annoying me. But yeah, I don't really want to talk about age right now. But yeah, it's just So I was gonna try and kill him through the wall. I really want to try and do something cool. Yes! Get your controller then! I've got something in here. Go get it. It's whatever. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, just have to do my sister and then blah blah. And I know I couldn't deal with that situation the best, but I'm just frustrated and I'm hurting right now. And I'll talk to her about it after. But yeah, again, no, I can't change the whole age thing, whatever. I'm not gonna really. I feel embarrassed to go in on it because I feel like people are gonna be mean to me or something. But I don't necessarily think so. But it's like, just the worry is there. But yeah, just today did music, hurt myself doing something that was to make me feel like a person again, rather than because I just wanted to and because I could just do it for the sake of doing it, you know. And it said it had an emotional weight to it. It had a need attached to it, you know. And the most hurtful thing is I wasn't even doing music for that reason before, right? Music before was a way of telling my story. I felt very alone in my story, and I felt very pained by it. You know, I didn't have to use music as an anchor to feel like a person. I could just do music because I wanted to do music, right? It very much became more of an anchor thing after I deleted my YouTube. So once I started equating music with feeling powerful, because after I deleted my YouTube, man, I felt so weak for a while, like a very long time. After doing that I kind of so my motivation initially, and this is with a lot of my outlets, is it's always like, oh, I want to show people this thing I'm doing, or I want to do it because I want to share it with people, I want to co-regulate, stuff like that. Like even the idea of doing a video like this just to keep it to myself or just for myself, oh my god, it takes all the motivation away. It doesn't make me feel good whatsoever. Doing a video like this just for me to watch, it's just like, yeah, I'll enjoy watching it, but it doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel as alive. It feels like I'm just keeping it to myself, and that is bothersome to me. But yeah, so I tried doing music by myself. Couldn't bring myself to do lyrics because there was nothing I wanted to just internalize by myself, right? And I think the act of releasing something and sharing it, especially on YouTube, is a form of co-regulation and co-processing, because obviously I don't keep it to myself at that point, right? It's out there, and it just doesn't feel as internalized. Like sometimes even when I just talk to people about what I'm going through, or I share it with people, it doesn't completely soothe that itch. Sometimes I feel like people can't really say the thing that I need them to say to me for me to feel okay. And obviously there's an issue with that, because obviously you're giving people the power to, you know, validate the things that you want maybe said to yourself, or to give you, or instead of saying it to yourself. I know the whole issue with that and stuff, but I do feel like with doing these videos, it does really feel nice. It feels like I'm releasing it and it's going out there, and it doesn't make me feel as alone anymore. And it makes me feel nice to know that people are watching it, even if it's not like a crazy amount of views. The fact that people are even clicking on it, and it's not like it's just 0 views, it's nice. You know, even the last video I did, and they're long form content. It's not even like and the fact that it's long form content and it still gets views, it makes me feel good, you know. I don't get crazy amount of interactions, but it still feels good knowing that I have people that are watching it, you know. But again, yeah, yeah. Again, I know I keep going on a slight bit of a tangent, but that's the fun thing about these videos, is I can kind of fill it up by talking about loads of different things, and that's really fun. And I'm sharing different things about myself, which is really nice. But yeah, again, tried to do music today, hurt myself, headache, had to stop, literally went in bed. I had such a bad headache, I had to turn off my phone. I had to literally isolate myself, or socially distance from everyone, to get myself back where I want to be, or just to recover. And I hate socially distancing. It's definitely a pet peeve of mine. I really hate keeping to myself. It doesn't make me feel so good. But at the same time, sometimes I just need it. I felt like such a failure today. I felt terrible because I physically pushed past discomfort, again, just to feel like a person. And to feel like I was alive and like I meant something and I wasn't just spectating my own life or in the cold and in the sad reality of waiting for that consultation, you know, and having no anchor to hold me, you know, especially during that time and feeling that pain. Oh my, are you freaking kidding me? Do you know how sick it would have been if I hit that one freaking... Okay. I'm just trying to get it. You see, to rage bait me, it opens it again. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Go away. See, I didn't even open it at hand. I didn't even open it. But yeah. It's just been so hard. I'm really struggling during the waiting time right now. And it feels like now that the time is getting shorter, that I'm struggling more than when it was a very long time to wait for it. It feels like. It weirdly feels like the time is a lot more painful. Knowing that the time period, oh shit, is shortening and that it's nearly here, but there's still there still is a bit of waiting to do. Like obviously it's still got about 2 weeks. And one of those weeks I'll be spending, hopefully spending with someone that I'm talking to. So that should be, you know, not too bad. But when you think about it, 2 weeks really isn't a long time. But right now, the now and the waiting and the fact that now my reality isn't so great, doesn't help. But doing these videos today, honestly, doing this video was the break I feel I needed. Doing the music hurt me, and I don't know if it means quitting music at all. I don't know if it specifically means quitting, or maybe just putting it on hold until the consultation and refusing to hurt myself anymore just to feel something, you know, because I keep doing that to myself. Shitalia, wait, one sec. Again, so I don't remember what I was saying because my sister interrupted me, but basically, yeah, just... Yeah, oh yeah. So I don't think I should keep punishing myself by trying to do something just to feel like a person, you know, or to feel, even if I have the urge to do it, knowing that that thing is hurting me right now, maybe it's okay to put it down for a bit and use more healthy outlets I know that aren't going to hurt me or require me to project myself when I don't have the spoons to do that. Yes, it's sad because music is pretty damn cool and it's nice to be musically expressive, you know, it really is, and it can be such a blessing to have those spoons to be musically expressive, right? But at the same time, and to make something is beautiful, but at the same time, hurting myself to get a result when I don't have the spoons to give that result, or I don't even have the motivation to make anything, like I do feel the hollowness in myself when I'm trying to do something. And I guess you know the thing that they say that you get where you lose the feeling of satisfaction and like, let me get a spot, can we? Satisfaction and enjoyment in things once you're depressed, like anhedonia or something. I definitely know that I suffer from that, especially because of like the hollowness and stuff and like just the feelings I'm struggling with and whatever. But maybe until I sort things out, maybe when I know I'm not in a place where doing music is going to hurt me and require me to project myself, I don't have the experience to do that, and additionally it's not so all or nothing, then maybe then I can pick back up music, and maybe until then I can find other ways to express myself and project myself, you know. It's to the point where I haven't even been able to go to a friend's to record music because it hurts. Like I said, it really freaking hurts, right? Am I gonna finally kill him? I'm trying to get like a really impossible feely kill, like not something that's just easy to do, right? That's what I'm trying to do. Something that feels impossible. That's why I'm taking so long. Like, cause I know that it hurts me to project myself right now. I don't have those spoons, you know? Fuck, it's gonna kill him anyway. Dude, guys, I'm gonna change team. We'll have to do it. Okay. Okay, let's do something easy. Dude, are you being fucking serious? It can't be that hard to get a cool kill. Fucking hell. But yeah. It just hurts to try. It hurts to project myself and I don't have the experience to do so. And yeah, I just feel like less of a person right now. I feel like I'm nothing. I feel like I don't have that sense of personhood and I don't have that projection of being a person. I don't feel like I'm something and it hurts. Yes, I'm happy I'm transitioning. I'm happy I'm going further into it and I'm looking forward to the hormones, but it's not all sunshine and rainbows and I wouldn't say that either way. It's not easy and I'm scared and my anxiety is talking as well and I'm trying my best. But yeah, it's not easy. It's not. And you know, I'm glad I have the space to say that it's not freaking easy and I'm scared. I'm afraid of transphobic comments saying, oh, well, it means that you should just not transition and stay as you are and shit. I don't really want to do that. I want to try this and figure it out. And if it's for me, then yeah. If I realize whilst doing it that it wasn't, then that's something else to explore. But yeah, was hurting, tried projecting myself, being more than I thought I could, and I hurt myself today. So yeah, and I'm hurting a lot, and I feel hollow and hurting inside, and I just want to feel okay and feel something right now, because right now I'm not really. But either way, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. If any more updates come, I will update you. And you know, I'm not going to make it a promise to constantly do these videos, but when I need to do it, then that's an option for me. But either way, thank you for watching, thank you for being here during this stage of my journey, and thank you for spending time with me. Hope the gameplay was fun, and yeah, I feel like there's still things to talk about, but I don't want to keep this video too long, and I don't know, I wouldn't mind going and talking again, to be honest. Oh man, should we just I don't know what else to talk about. You know what? I know I was just about to finish it, but let me do a bit more, okay? Let me get back in the game. Look, I'm embarrassed if I know I was basically signing the video off, and people may have left. So for those that saw this bit and said, "Oh, Leak's not leaving," thank you for staying. I might take the snipers off because it's hard to concentrate when using snipers. It takes more concentration. So I'm gonna switch to the Scar. But yeah, if I didn't, I want to see what it was that I still needed, because I felt like I wasn't fully finishing what I was saying. But yeah, like I said, just hurting, trying my best. Things aren't easy, you know. I feel that hollowness inside. I'm using. You know, the only outlets that are making me feel okay right now are like the more emotionally intimate and intense anchors, like, you know, not so friendly stuff, and like NSFW things and stuff that makes me feel things right now. And you know, life is a journey. I don't think we should shame people for needing what they need at the end of the day. Though I know there's a whole section of the world out there that I feel in my head is telling me, oh, well, you shouldn't be doing that, and you're fucked up, and you know, there's something wrong with you, and you know, you're not supposed to be transitioning, you're supposed to go to the fucking gym and do no pap for 300 days and some shit. And it's just like, yeah, great. I understand. I don't look great right now with how I'm coping through this pain. It's a very hard stage of my life. I've had hard stages of my life, but this right here is hard. This right here is difficult. I'll say that. This right here is freaking difficult. And I don't know how to go on for the next 15 days. I'm scared. It's not going to be impossible, I've got my mum's birthday that's coming up next week. I don't know what to do with that because it's so rocky, and you know, that's a whole thing in itself. And then, you know, then obviously the HRT thing, and trying to see people trying to be present but not having the spoons. And do I even want to be around people right now? Sometimes I just want to rot and stay in my house. I just feel like I lose hope, and I feel like I just want to give up. But a little part of me is still fighting. Still part of me is so excited about the future and what could come. So that's the thing with quitting, is I think I've lost hope, but but there's still a part of me that wants to fight, you know. I'd say that. I just don't know what to do with my current life. I think that's it. I don't know what to do. It's that hard. I don't know how to manage things as they are.
Lightning strike on standby. Changing. Dragonfire ready for launch. Reloading.
Nearly finished this game, so I think what was making me feel like I still had things to talk about, and I still did have things that were bottled up that I wanted to release, but I think what's making it feel even more like things are bottled up are the fact that my anxiety is mad right now. Like, I'm so scared. And I know they say, you know, rely on the people around you and stuff, but I'm like, is that even helping? I still feel the hollowness. I still feel the pain. I still feel what I'm going through right now. It doesn't just take it away. And I know that being around people doesn't take it away, right? But I think because there's so much hate in my life, there's so much knife me in the fucking neck, there's so much pain, there's so much disbelief, there's so much just unable to trust that I'm okay, and that I can settle somewhere, or that where I am is the good place, or somewhere I should be. It's like, it makes even the most affirming anchors hard to be in, you know? You know, I want to try something.
Frag out.
Please hit someone. Fuck! I did it! Finally got a freaking cool kill. But yeah. So it's just all messy, and it's the most confusing part of my life. I don't know where the freaking nearly got him. Where to look and where to go, pretty much. So yeah, I think I'll get through this, and hopefully, with the power of the universe and without sounding religious and cultish, God, and just being held and hugged and not left to suffer, I'll be okay. And if I navigate this, I do. If I can't, I don't know. I don't think I won't be able to, but I'm going to try my best. But thank you so much for being there and staying with me. And I hope this video was enjoyable, even with the rambling. And I will see you all soon. Thank you again. And I hope it gets better. I'm scared, but I'm here. So this was today's update. Thank you.